Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I decided I was going to do a review of Godzilla Minus One. Now, the past few days I've been wondering and debating on whether or not I should do a review of Minus One because, like I said, or like I'm going to say, sorry, I'm not a review type of channel. I can't do this type of stuff very well, not that I've done yet anyway, but as I get better and as I do it more, I of course will get better and progress. But for now, I just wanted to try it and do one of Godzilla Minus One because I've been debating on whether or not I should. Because I was like, well, you know, people have done reviews on this a ton lately, and I guess I'll just throw my hand in the ring. It might not go anywhere, but why not? So let's just get straight into this and see how it compares with the rest of the Godzilla films and Legendary films. Of course, I won't be able to do Shin or anything before Legendaries or around Legendaries that isn't Legendary because I haven't seen them. To be honest, this is my first non-legendary Godzilla film. So, let's just get straight into this and start comparing and reviewing. Godzilla Minus One starts with a Japanese kamikaze pilot landing on a secluded island out in the Japanese islands. I don't know which one or what it is, but it is an island. And there is a group of what seem to be like engineers or something. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And he just lands his plane there and talks about how he doesn't want to go back to war. And then at night, Godzilla appears, and he takes his appearance as a dinosaur this time because he hasn't seemed to like evolve yet very much. And I'll pop an image of that up right now to show you guys. It's a very interesting design, and I honestly wish we got to see more of it because I would have loved to. It just looks so cool. And Godzilla just chooses to choose that island, eats everybody but him and this other engineer guy that is the only survivor, and he's pissed at the pilot because he didn't take the shot at Godzilla. But he would have died anyway, so there would have been no point to it. So let's keep going more into this review, since, you know, that was just a brief overview of the very beginning of the film. Now this review will be a little bit spoilery, and I mean, there's good reason to that. It's part of the review of a movie. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Now the plot all around was pretty decent. I mean, there were a few things that, you know, didn't seem thought out, but there were the characters that seemed pretty well thought out at times. Now, one of the things that didn't make much sense in this movie is when he gets, like, Godzilla's coming through Japan, and instead of the woman jumping in with him, she just pushes him and then dies. Supposedly dies. And that didn't make much sense to me because all she had to do was jump in with him and they both would have been completely fine. But I think the main reason they did it is because they wanted him to have something to fight for. Like, okay, but make it thought out next time. Like, there could have been something more that could have prevented her from making it. I don't know. But anyway, other than a few things that didn't make much sense to me, I was able to get over it pretty fast, and I really enjoyed the film. One of the other things that didn't make much sense is how they always kill Godzilla, because their plan was to sink him super deep into the water, and then when he comes back up, his pressure, the pressure of the water, will kill him. How do they know that that's gonna work? Because obviously they're not sure, but like, how would you like think about that when it's something you've never dealt with? This could be an alien life force you've never seen before, and you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, the pressure's gonna kill him. Like, how? Like, what? But anyway, other than that, I was able to get over that pretty fast. It's just a Godzilla film, like, you gotta get over that stuff. In my opinion, the movie was a gem, and it's something that the entire movie scene as a whole has been needing, because over the past few years, there's been a lot of flop films, not to name any, but Eternals, that was a pretty flop film. But honestly, I mean, it's a great film. It has decent CGI at times, and at other times he looks like a complete puppet, but nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it's Godzilla. When hasn't he looked like a puppet, right? Personally, I would rate it as an 8 out of 10. It was really good, actually an 8.5 out of 10. Let's change that, because I really enjoyed it. Great Godzilla film. I'd recommend it to anybody. And I mean, the fact that it wasn't in English, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how the film was. Like there's nothing wrong with that. So all you had to do was either deal with dubbing or subtitles, and I much prefer subtitles, so I was completely fine with it. Read them, no problem. Kind of paid attention to the film, easy. Gave me the emotion and everything I needed from that film. All around, in my opinion, was it better than the Legendary films? Not really sure. It's been about 2 or 3 years since I've seen any of them, and it's been like 6 since I've seen Godzilla 2014. But, I mean, I would say probably it was better than them, but I'm not entirely sure. Of course, I will be rating it against Godzilla or Monarch Legacy of Monsters once that film or once that series ends. There's still about 4 or 5 episodes in it, and I would like to see them all before I give any rating over the entire series, because it could be better, it could be worse. Um, so once that finishes, I'll make sure to do a review on it. And yeah, have a nice day, everybody. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. And if you think other people would like to see my review of it, please do share it to them, as well as commenting down below on what other things I should watch and review. Have a nice day, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.